In the previous video, you have learnt about how to find the inverse of a matrix, correct? Let's apply that, the row and column transformation. With the help of that, let's try to calculate how the inverse of a matrix, okay? So there are two questions what you are seeing, the first and the second. We'll start from the first one. Okay, now let's start with the first one. See, in the first one, what you have 2, 1, 7, 4. Let's call this as matrix A. Now, what you know is that to calculate the inverse, so you have, see, A into I is equal to A. Correct? This is the logic. A into I is equal to A. Now multiply A inverse on both the sides. So you are going to have A inverse into A into I is equal to A inverse into A. Correct? So in this case, A inverse into A into I. So A inverse into A into I is equal to, this is going to become I. Correct? That means when you take this particular matrix, okay, when you take this matrix, what we are going to do? We are going to take A, so into I. So this value is equal to A, correct? So now what you do? 2, 1, 7, 4. This, you are going to take this one, correct? So this into A inverse should give you 1, 0, 0, 1. The identity matrix, isn't it? A into A inverse is equal to I. Now what we want here is that I'll keep on changing the LHS value so that my RHS will also change accordingly, and from that we are going to get the inverse of a matrix. Fair enough? So in this case what we have now, so A inverse, so take this value 2, 1, 7 and 4. So gradually we need to convert this into 1, 0, 0, 1. Then we are going to get the inverse of a matrix. Fair enough? So in this case, first what we'll do, we'll see that what you have, see, when you have this 2, 1, 7, 4, let's call this as matrix A. Okay? Now, taking this particular matrix and then the identity matrix on the left side. That means on the left hand side, we'll take the 1, 0, 0, 1 matrix is equal to 2, 1, 7, 4 into whatever value we have for the A inverse. Okay. Now gradually we'll change on the right side. So on the right side, whatever operations you're going to do, you'll have to do the same operation on the left side also. So on the right side, what we'll do, see, always what we'll do, we'll start from this value. See this is 1, this is 2. Correct? So we'll start with the row transformation, or you can do column also. I mean, it's up to you, or you can do row also, doesn't matter. So in this case, I'll start with the row transformation. So what we have, we'll say that R1 is equal to R1 divided by 2. That means we are changing the row. Then what's going to happen? So here we'll have, on the left hand side, you're going to have half 0, 0, 1 is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 7, 4. Now we are doing only row transformation, isn't it? So this is 1. Okay. Then the next one we'll have to do. So the next what I'll do, again, the second row transformation what we can do is that R2 is equal to R2 divided by 4. The reason why we are doing, see, this is 1, here this is 4. We'll make this as 1. So this is going to become 1 by 2, 0, 0, 1 by 4 is equal to 1, 1 by 2, this is 7 by 4 and this is 1. So this into A inverse, this into A inverse. This is always there anyway. Now what do we need? See, we need this should become 0, this should become 0. Correct? This is what we are looking at. So since these two should become 0, we'll have to do some or the other row transformation. Correct? So now what we'll do, we'll take any one of the rows first. Like we'll do only R1 operation, or we can try to do R2 operation also. Fair enough? So I'll try to do one thing. I'll try to do R2 operation first. So first what we'll do, see, I need this to become 0, correct? 7 by 4 should become 0. So what we'll do, R2 is equal to R2 minus 7 by 4 R1. Because here this is element 1. 1 into 7 by 4 is 7 by 4. And 7 by 4 minus 7 by 4 will give you 0. That's why you are making sure that the second row first element is going to become 0. That's why we have to do this particular row operation. Now what do we have? On the LHS also you have to do the same thing, isn't it? First row you are not touching, so keep it as it is. So you are going to have half, this is 0. Now R2 minus 7 by 4 R1. So R2 is anyway 0 here. 0 minus 7 by 4 into half, which becomes minus 7 by 8, again 1 by 4, sorry, this is 1 by 4, is equal to 1 half, and this is going to become 0. So the next one is 1 minus 7 by 8, correct? Because what do you have here? 1, so I'm going to write it here, okay? So right over here I'm going to do this one. So what you have here is that 1 minus half into 7 by 4, which is going to become 7 by 8. If you take LCM, this is going to become 1 by 8, isn't it? So 1 by 8 is what is going to be here. So far so good. So whatever operations we have done, now we'll look into the next operation. Now you have this as the matrix, correct? Now let's do the next row operation. See, in the next row operation, what we can do, I'll try to multiply the second row by 8, because what do you need? Here, this value should become 1, isn't it? So what we'll do now, we'll write R2 is equal to 8 times R2. Okay, so this is going to become half 0 minus, see, minus 7 by 8 into 8 minus 7, this is going to become 2. Is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 0, 1 into A inverse. Now the last part, that half, the first row second element should become 0, isn't it? So finally what we can write is that R1 is equal to R1 minus half R2. Fair enough? So when you take this value, because see, on the right hand side you will get 1, 0, 0, 1. But on the right hand side what you will have? So you will have R1 is half plus 7 by 2, which is going to give you 4. Because think about it, you have half minus of minus 7 by 2. Half plus 7 by 2, 8 by 2, which is 4. So in the first one you are going to have 4. Then you are going to have 0 minus 1. Minus 1, correct? Then minus 7, then you have 2 is equal to 1, because 1 minus 0 is anyway 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 into A inverse. So A inverse into I is also equal to A inverse. That means the inverse of a matrix. So A inverse is equal to 4 minus 1 minus 7, 2. So this is going to give you the A inverse or inverse of the given matrix. Okay, now in the next one, we're going to do the same type, but we'll do it for the next problem. See, the next problem is already there. 3, 10, 2 minus 7. What I would say, guys, is that try this problem on your own. Look at the video, try this problem on your own, and in the next video, you guys are going to get the answer and you can cross check whether you have got it correct or not. Okay, so in the next video, you will get the answer for the second one. Plus, we'll also do one more for a 3 cross 3 matrix.